What's going on, guys? Yo, this is such a sad occasion. Black people, y'all gotta start doing better than what you're doing. I mean, come on. Even you got these ones that's out here talking about the white folk don't want us here. The white folk don't want to do this. The white folk don't want to do that. Me being colored person.
Really, nigga?
I understand him 99%. No. 100%. I understand him. Y'all, what was the last event that y'all heard of that white people, Mexican people, gay people, any people besides black people have had an event that they was there shooting at it, fighting at it all the time? Name it. You know, it was on something on Dave Chappelle one time. They said, you never should have let your neck break. You know, something like that. Boy, it's ridiculous. Every time you turn around, a black person is doing something. I don't care what y'all think I sound like right now. I don't care. I don't care. Because you know it's true. Truth hurts. That's why. Y'all know Juneteenth supposed to mark the day back in 1865 when the very last slave found out him was free. Ooh. But I think they've been free before that somehow, and then they didn't realize somehow when I can't remember exactly. Y'all know my mind is kind of blank. It was either 1863, then they didn't believe it, or it was 1865, they still were slaves and didn't believe it and got out in 1867. It's something like that. They didn't believe it, like. Then they had to eventually hear, like, wait a minute, we is free. But as y'all understand, they ain't had nowhere to go. But we passed that point. Some of us won't let the bygones be bygones. All right. Texas mass shooting as multiple people hit. 2 is off at Juneteenth event. 2. Come on, who calling me? How can I help you? I hope that ringtone didn't get me copyrighted. Man, YouTube will copyright you for everything now. You probably can't even hum a song now. Oh, I don't know where I was at, but we're going to try to get back to it. I'm just started over, forget it. 2 people killed. I can't even say that, you see what I'm saying? 2 people are off and several others injured in a fire situation during the Juneteenth celebration in Texas on Saturday. Fire erupted out after a fight broke out between 2 niggers. I just put that in there because I'm sure that's what it was. Prove me wrong. I ain't even read this story, but I know that's what it was. Prove me wrong. Fight broke out between 2 groups at the event in Old Settlers Park in Round Rock, about 20 miles north of Austin, at around 10:50 p.m. You know it's too late to be out, because they been a guy full of that stuff. Police came, told reporters during a briefing early Sunday morning. Y'all do know back in 2021, y'all President Joe Biden he signed a bill passed by Congress. And the bill made that June 19th a federal holiday. Even though no one celebrates it like that. Cause hell, well, I'm at, they had to work. Well, I know some more people, they had to work. Who be off? Who be off? Let me see, wait a minute, what's that? Let's see. That's in 3 days. I'm gonna see if even the mail folk run. Ain't nobody studying that holiday, you know that. Y'all even took an event called Foot Wash and turned it to a debauchery. It's supposed to be something about the law. And y'all turn it into strippers' tents and people fighting and drinking and smoking and doing whatever. The victims, they were not part of the initial altercation. Ain't that something? Those who were directly involved in the incident fled the scene. The dummies who was involved fled the scene. But other folks that wasn't even into that got it. They don't know how many people was in it, but they're investigating it. I'm sure it's on tape somewhere. Somebody ain't gonna show it. They be like, they're snitching. Snitches. I bet you want that tape shown in your family, or the police got one of your family members. As soon as you got X's on the eyes. And you like, I got the video, but I ain't showing it to nobody. And maybe 1 or 2 dummies out there like that, y'all. I ain't gonna put it in. This dude here, I think he's a police officer. He said, it is unfortunate that we were here celebrating a wonderful event and we have a tragedy that happens. My thoughts and my prayers go out to the victims. My condolences go out to the family of the deceased. That was a moment of silence for some of us. If need be, rewind and join me in that moment of silence. But y'all can see all the little foolishness that happens where it comes from. I mean, every race does dumb stuff. I promise you they do. But I'm sick of seeing the race that I belong to doing dumb stuff. Like overly. Because, I mean, most colored people, they overly do everything they do anyway. If you sit in your house, you hear, whoa, you bet you it's a Challenger or a Charger. You bet you it's a colored man behind the steering wheel. You hear something, pow, 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 skirt. You bet you there's a colored man behind the trigger and behind the steering wheel. Unless you're in a certain area. You hear about any kind of fight going on somewhere, you bet you who behind it. It's just ridiculous. Why, as of a race, we can't just come up and be the one that they be like, I would love to be like them. I'm guessing that's why a lot of sellout blacks want to be white. I call it want to be white because you call it doing proper. You do your demographic. It's no proper. There's people who you could say act white. Yeah, it's acting white. You say, and it's not acting white because I just want to be. Yes, it is. I mean, if you came up in the project down there, I ain't say you gotta be stupid or anything like that. Don't be stupid. But act accordingly to your upbringing. If you was born in another kind of household or around some more kind of people, hey, I guess you have no choice but to act the way you was up brought. And a lot of people understand that. But a person like me, I can't understand it. I don't care what race a person comes forward me, I be me. I be me. The person, how you hear me talking right now, this how I talk to white people, to Mexican people, to Asian people, any race of people. You may say it sounds dumb, stupid to you. Well, F you. Because why would you talk a certain way to a certain group, but then you get around this other group, you start rolling your tongue and talking like this and that? Makes no sense. Stop trying to look good to somebody else. All you need is for your pocket to look good. And then you do what you need to do to make your life good. Hell with what they think about you. Hell with it. But I know a lot of people had to be out here and have to make stuff look good for other people. And on that note, like, let's say, I'm going to tell you from a start like this. Whatever I do for me. If I was wearing a suit, I'm wearing that suit because I want to wear that suit. I'm not wearing that suit to look good to somebody else. Matter of fact, I'm too old. But I'm going to do something for me. Y'all do know people dress up everything they got to look good for somebody else. Like a man, he may dress his car up. Like I said, I do for me. But a man may dress his car for another man to like. A woman, she gets most of the stuff done on herself to impress that other woman over there. Then to catch a man. These days they catching women too. These days men catching men. But people of colored race, black to be exact, stop it. Just stop it. Come on, man. Come on. If you gotta be something to show yourself off, show your knuckles. That's even stupid too, but let the person live another day. Now, I wouldn't have a problem putting somebody to rest if they came the wrong way. Because that's why you got to be licensed to do that type stuff.